Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lindsay. So we're gonna have a lot of journals this week. I hope you're excited about that. But we have 3 boxes left from group 4 and we are jumping then right into group 5. Be sure to check out my Facebook group. Under the announcements section, you can find all of the information for group 6. Those journals will be shown the beginning of next year. So just make sure that you check that out if you're wanting to participate in the challenge. But if you're just wanting to create journals for me to sell, then just send them in whenever you're ready. They'll get labeled, marked, and shown within their group. All right, here's the first one. Let's start off with a little bit of a Christmas vibe. Happy holidays, it says, and I love this applique. I honestly do not know. There was not a name on the box. I don't know who created these, so hopefully we can find out something. Oh yes, I'm so excited. This is Lizette Stabe from Stabesational Creations. Traditional Christmas December Daily Journal. 25 days and extra for days 26 through 31. Excellent. How fun. Plenty of time to get this for your December daily. You even get a little, a cute little notebook. I like graph paper. This would be perfect for your gift lists. I am using a little journal that Michelle Wynn made me, just a little one, and I'm putting Christmas stuff in that as well as other to-do lists. I like a small little journal for when I'm working or doing kind of bullet journal type to-do lists and things. I love this applique. So pretty. It's gorgeous. You can find the link to my shop in the description box below, and that's where you'll find any journals and supplies that are still available, as well as digitals and prints. Here's the numbers. Looking for one. I must have missed it. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, I love that. 3. You have nice amount of room without it being too much. 5, and extremely creative. I love the little charms. There's Christmas bells, snowflake. 6. Lots of coffee dyed paper. Deck the halls. I love how traditional it is, Lizette. I'm a huge fan of the traditional Christmas. Oh, it's just beautiful. Here's a little photo frame. Pockets. Gorgeous. Just so workable and usable for all of your Christmas memories. Day 19, 20. There's pages that you can decorate, pages you can put memories on. Lots of places to write if you're more of a journaler. The size is really nice too. It's slightly more square-ish than a normal journal, so that gives you a lot of real estate space. It is beautiful. So, happy holidays. And then, so all the journals we're looking at today, with the exception of 2 that I've completed from my 20 journals, that I'll be showing you in just a minute. I'll probably pop those in the middle. But this one is also from Lizette. I'm going to guess it's a challenge journal since I recognize the digitals. That's really neat. There's a belly band on the front of the journal, and you can tuck something in there. Lace on the spine, pretty pink paper. Myself a little bit of space here. All right. What can we learn about this journal? It is a challenge journal. Digital used were Wilhelmina, Typewritten Beauty, and Golden Hour, and she added in Midnight Library. All of those you can find on my website. And then whatever paper this is, absolutely gorgeous. Little puppy. My puppy's shredding paper trash behind me. We have Wilhelmina. Look at these gorgeous pages for writing on. Little tag. The color scheme is beautiful. Here's Golden Hour, Midnight Library, and Typewritten Beauty. I would suggest this for a Christmas gift if you're wanting to get somebody a journal. It's very obviously laid out. It does not have a bunch of charms and frills and lace. It's very usable for somebody who doesn't understand the world of junk journaling the same way we do. It's a great entry journal. Or maybe if you just need a little bit more practical journal for daily writing or list making or something like that. So there's that one. We have four more journals from Lizette, but I'm going to take a tiny pause to show you mine, and then we'll go right back. As you all know, especially those of you who watch my channel a lot, I've been working through 20 junk journals at one time. I'm making great progress. I have 2 here that I've completed through the weekend. And, well, I think I completed these mostly on Friday. I don't think I really crafted over the weekend. It was a crazy weekend. But anyway, so this one is Children's Pleasures. This one has not been pre-ordered, so it is available, and it is in the shop. It has 5 signatures. Of course, the cover is wallpaper on the spine, wallpaper on the front and back. This image here, I don't even remember which one of my image clubs it's from, but I found it and I was like, oh, that is cute. It's actually a cover from a Father Tuck's Little Pets series. A collaged pocket. It is vintage children themed, why the bear is stumpy tailed. But I've pulled in a couple of little bit slightly more modern things like the coloring book page, and some of the colors are a little brighter. We have some Leanna scrap paper here from Etsy. I've pulled in there's a little fussy cut number 6 number there. Coffee dyed paper, or I don't think it's actually coffee dyed, but it is hand dyed paper. Stamping and stenciling. It's a graphic 45 stamp. Some vintage book pages, some different ephemera pieces, little bits of lace. Look at how cute. Wallpaper, paper ribbons, little vintage. This is a little Ziploc brand paper bag, like sandwich bag, and you can put something at the top. Has a lot of fun items and tuck spots. An enchanted garden. This is from Vintage Image Club. I just left it all printed out on one sheet. There's some stickers that I've used. I've fussy cut out. I don't know if it's vintage or not. I think it is, but it's, if it's vintage, it's from the late 80s or in the 90s, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It was like, I think, a Ladybug magazine, and I fussy cut out some of the children, and I've used some of them throughout. This is actually a sticker. Some little tags that I made. The pig that went to market. Some gift wrap. That has a leaf punch there at the bottom. Some Vintage Image Club. There's another little fussy cut girl. More Vintage Image Club. Fussy cut boy. You get the idea. Lots of beautiful vintage with a hint of modern in here as well. This is what happy looks like. A lot of pages. This is an actual vintage postcard from 1907. I am in my new home. I like it very much. Ruth L. Jacobs. So cute. Here's one of the little wax seals that I made recently using a Craftspire wax seal. So check out craftspire.com if you're looking for wax seals. Little Scrabble playing card, Clue playing card, a ticket. This one is the kitchen. The lace paper is also from Leanna Scrap. Some cupids. Music paper. Envelope with some dyed paper for journaling. Little word, it says walk, that says book, little collaged tag, some little vintage stationery. It says hi, what's up, and it has a little mouse. Vintage stories, the giant who had no heart in his body. Historical readers. This is from Daily Life, one of my paper packs. Workbook pages, little pocket with some ephemera. Little game cards, vintage stationery. So that one has quite a bit to it. Children's Pleasures. So that one's in the shop. And then I completed Vintage I Spy, which is what I'm calling this one because look at the paper. I got this from a book, but it almost looks like one of those I Spy books, but it's all like vintage and kind of Victorian type items. So it is wallpaper on the spine, book pages on the front and back. It has just a little fabric tassel with like one of those old little keys that you'd use maybe to open one of those little diary books. Little vintage key there. This one has a closure. This one only has 3 signatures. And it's eclectic vintage is the main theme to that. See lots of bits. I got some stuff from Victoria Designs. There's stickers. This is one of my paper packs. I'm trying to remember the name. Adrian Florals, I believe that's that one. Some postage due. Collaged journal cards that I've done. A Woman Intervenes. Just some random ephemera. Got this in some Happy Mail. It's a nice heavy watercolor. This is Midnight Library, but it was printed black and white accidentally. So I put it in here. Got postage due. Lots of beautiful. Got a nice tuck spot here, postage due, script and lace. Here's a belly band. Some Tim Holtz papers. Yeah, I would just definitely call this eclectic vintage. Happiness, little fabric flip. As of filming this, and probably by the time you get to the shop, I still have Feathers and Wings and maybe another one. Which one would it be? Maybe another one still available from my 20. And then I still am working on some. So we aren't done with this process yet, but we're getting there. Working on a woodland one, an owl one right now that I'm very much enjoying. Have a few pre-orders that still need to go out. This is fun. Postage stamps and postcards for sale here. These were all cut out from a vintage work basket. I think it was work basket, or maybe it was just a vintage magazine. These are actual like little pieces here. Electronic telephone amplifier. Other just little vintage things that I added on that hand-dyed paper. Just pretty. There's a little, it's like a little dragonfly or butterfly charm there. And the end of that one. So those are mine, and we're going to get right back to Lizette's. This is her next one. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the fabric. And then the doily, and then this is a fussy cut flower from Wilhelmina. Oh, that gorgeous paper again, Lizette. Use the same digitals. Wilhelmina, Typewritten Beauty, Golden Hour, and Midnight Library. She added Midnight Library in. Again, just a beautiful assortment of papers with simple decorating. So it makes it extremely useful for those who are using journals for use, for writing, for working in. Some people collect journals for the aesthetics and to put them on their shelf and to flip through them and get ideas. Some people purchase journals to use as daily diaries or as bullet journals or as gifts. And so I hope that you find a little bit of everything in my shop. A journal for everybody, a style for everybody. I love these labels. They come in the Wilhelmina kit that I have. And there's a whole page of them. They're all this size, but they have different little words on them. They're so useful. So many things. So if you do not have Wilhelmina, I would really suggest that you get Wilhelmina because you're going to want to use those on a lot of your projects. And what a gorgeous paper pack you chose there. Fabric, just precious. And then this one has a little pocket and a little bohemian tag. Of course, you could take that out and put in a photograph because isn't this fabric lush? Oh, it's like a bohemian fabric for signatures. Peek inside. This is called Boho. Sari silk robe enclosure, fabric covered from a scarf. Love that. There's so many things, and I think about this often. There are so many things we can cover journals with, and I would love to hear some of your ideas that are different with things you could cover journals with. So what do you think are some of the things that you cover journals with, or maybe an idea of something that you would like to try that you have not tried yet, but you thought that you could use? Like she used a scarf. You know, I've used fabric from like shirts before. What are some of the things? Let's inspire each other. Look at the lace on the edges here. Isn't that pretty? Super pretty. I love how it hangs over with this theme. If it hangs over too much for you, you can always just trim it just a little bit. And then you have just a little bit extra lace to put somewhere inside or on another page. So you can always tailor a journal to your likes. If you love the cascading lace, perfect. If you like it a little less, just a little snip, and you've got it made just for you. I am very partial to this cover. It is so gorgeous. We have upholstery fabric with lace and appliques. And I love how it gives it a really neutral color here because the flowers and the butterflies are the same color as this lace, but the green is popping. It's so pretty. And then look at, we have got a butterfly charm, beads. Oh my. It's called Rhapsody in Blue. She's used digitals from Emma Parrish, Screech Owl, maybe one of my freebies, and then a dangle with glass beads. So if you love the glass bead feel like I do, this is for you. You have some Edith Holden. So pretty, of course. Look at that. Butterflies everywhere. Love butterflies. Look at the doily. Tags. Just, oh, the blues. I love a blue in a junk journal. There's just something about blue, isn't there? Probably because the sky is blue and the ocean is blue. Look at this, is from a piano roll. Which if you need piano rolls, we have some in the shop. So check under supplies. They're on sale. Oh, so pretty. I love the blue and the green. Isn't that gorgeous? Mostly blue with a touch of green. Just love it. And the final one today, we started with Christmas and we are going to end with Christmas today. Look at this beaded snowflake. Isn't that gorgeous? And it is on a bulb pin. So if you're like me, You may be tempted to take this off and put it on your Christmas tree. You could do that. It is gorgeous. Look at how pretty this cover is. You can see music paper under the lace. Little details like that, right? Makes us just love these journals. This is called Winter Wonderland. She's used antique papery. Mrs. Coggs, and then I guess some of mine, can be used as a December daily. Enclosed, please find numbers 1 through 31. So there are numbers in here that you can use. Some dyed paper. Oh, I love that. This is a very light, like you can tell it's dyed, but it's kind of whitish. So it goes really well with the Winter Wonderland theme. So cute. Yes, it would be a perfect December daily, but I also think it would just be a good winter journal. Start after Thanksgiving and go through January even, right? These are all crinkly dyed papers. Just prettiness. Look at these. Lots of little Christmas ephemera. Excuse me. I've had a tickle in my throat for weeks. Mistletoe and holly. Oh, look, here's your number. So exciting. They're in this cute little bag. Reuse the bag, but you can pull out your numbers. Love it. Well, we definitely got to see a lot of treats today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. I'm going to go before I lose my voice. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you back tomorrow for more inspiration.